You look sexy.
Thank you.
Look at you. I always love you in blue, and I haven't
like my
seen
hair?
you in the braids all day. This
I was
is
about to take
really
one last
nice.
night, bro. So let me do it for you today.
Thank you, baby.
You know,
Thank you. This is what relationships are all about. Relating and doing what the wife wants to keep the house happy.
No, I think you were looking for compromise.
No, doing what the wife wants.
No, you're trying to say.
Well, that is the compromise. When the wife is happy. Oh, they're putting the moisture on the what's that word with the D? This part right here's got a name. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn.
Is this sexual?
Yeah, is it? What are you talking about?
I didn't even touch those.
You literally did. They were just shaking up and down.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That's how you were lost in them. I was shocked.
Well,
your video will get played.
And now we have no monetization. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 129 of the Marriage Go Round podcast, hosted by your real life married couple comedian hosts, Tanjareen and CT. My baby's looking good. The muscles are muscling. I love it. I love it. And on this show, we talk about dating, marriage, and fun relationship memes from our own monogamish point of view.
All in 30 minutes.
All in an hour. And we have been gone for 2 weeks because we have been very, very busy. I just tried to jot down real quickly what we've been up to, and then I'm going to read these first.
Very busy.
I'm going to read these first couple of comments, but let
me just tell you.
Let me tell you as fast as I can all the things that we've been up to in the last couple of weeks. Right before our last episode, I think I told you guys I went to Gabrielle Dennis's birthday party. She's a wonderful actress. She played Whitney Houston. She was also on the show The Game. Then 2 days after that, we went to Craig Robinson's show where he performed, and Craig Robinson did music and stuff. I can't remember if I told you guys that last time. The day after that, which would have been the day we did the show, we went to the Neil Brown Jr.'s. We had a couple's dinner night with them, and they actually chose a vegan restaurant off of a list that I had, and we had a good time. Great conversation. They are hilarious. Shout out to them. Love the Brown Juniors. Love the Brown Juniors. Then that Friday, I went to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art Jazz Festival. I do that on Fridays with my mom. That was the last one of the year. That day after that, I went to a vegan drummer circle fundraiser for my church. The day after that, I went to a games night that we had at our house for our friend Miles to celebrate him becoming on the board of directors on the Writers Guild and to celebrate my baby being on 2 TV shows right now, Little Kev and Electric Bloom. Shout out to the Disney Dollars and the BET Bucks, as Autumn Reed called it. So we had a game night at our house. The next day I went to a vegan Friendsgiving at a restaurant called Veggie Grill, and that is a restaurant that I'll be giving away a whole Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to have a sweepstakes giveaway on my Instagram, so please make sure you're tuned in for that. I'll do that in a couple of days. Then I went to a play called Jaja's Hair Braiding. It's touring around the country. It was here at the Mark Tabor. When it gets to your city, please see it. It's very funny. Then I went to Megan and Jonathan's Honor-ween Halloween party. You can see a little quick video of that on my page. Then I had a Halloween celebration for our HOA here. Then the HAPA Awards, the Hollywood and African Prestigious Awards, were Saturday the 1st, and that's what my baby was about to tell you.
Tanjareen is an award-winning actress. Her sci-fi film Onyx got an award at the HAPA Awards, and she got the love she deserved.
Thank you very much for letting them know. I just posted the speech from that night on my Instagram and Facebook. It'll be on my TikTok later today. I'm going to post the outtakes of that speech on my Patreon and on my paid Instagram subscribers. What you looking at?
I'm looking at my face and my skin tone. I just see my father.
Good.
That's weird. It's like, remember in Lion King, he lives in you. He lives in you. He lives in you.
And your dad lives in you.
That's what I was
Rest in
about.
peace to both of our dads. They are both on the urn behind us, enjoying our show every Wednesday. And then yesterday, I went to my first ever LA Kings hockey game. I've never been to a hockey game before. BT Kingsley treated me to it. And the day before that, I went to a TV Academy event for African American and Black Alliance people. We had a great time. So today is the first night that I get to stay home and spend some time with my baby with no interruptions after we finish the show. And what would you like me to cook for you tonight?
Tacos.
That's your favorite thing.
Tanjareen made me breakfast today. It was delicious.
Thank
Quick,
you.
not too heavy because she was going to cook tonight.
Yes.
So that's great.
Yes. I know my baby loves my cooking, and I have dedicated myself these last few weeks to cooking more often. So I have made the pesto pasta, the tacos, lots of breakfasts with pancakes and cinnamon toast and waffles. I've been doing what I can as a wife. And I see men complain on the internet. I actually saw one of my old friends from high school complain on Facebook recently that women don't cook nowadays, and where are all the good women at, and the women that want the men to do all this, that, and the other, but they're not doing anything. So I'm here to tell you, ladies, in 2025, please do more than open your legs so that you can keep your man satisfied in more ways than just one. How do you feel about that?
Hey, whatever it takes.
All right, shout out to the first comment we got, and then I'm on my baby to catch you guys up on some things. Jote Jordan Taylor was the first comment as soon as we made this broadcast. He says, so glad to see that we're all together as one, ready to start another day of the marriage go round, and eager to hear what exciting news the both Tanj and CT have in store for us in today's show. Thank you, Jote, for being our first comment and always keeping it positive. Shout out to Latasha Turnbow. Guy Tripp asked me on my Facebook, are any MGR today? And I was like, you know what? We're doing this episode only for Guy and Francis Tripp. This is for you today, guys. Woo! How did you beat me, Jordan? What's good, bro? Oh, is that for the shirt thing?
That's for Jordan. He's saying, what's good, bro? Jordan,
how did he beat him for the first? Oh, well, you actually 2 behind, sir, because Latasha beat you as well. And let me see what this is.
He's probably typing it as she was typing.
I feel you are absolutely right. How's it going, Guy Tripp? Glad to see y'all. What you been up to? What's good, everybody? Hope you're doing well. What's up, CT? Tanj, marriage go round, let's go. I like the excitement. Isaac, appreciate you guys. 129 episodes, y'all. Is that what you're proclaiming for us? We're on 123. What are you saying, sir?
It's still a lot.
It's still a lot. And thank you, baby, for hanging in there with me.
You're welcome.
I know it doesn't come lightly, and I'm very appreciative.
You're welcome.
Oh, both of y'all are looking
thank you for
good. Thank you, Latasha. You are welcome. And speaking of thank yous, I see. Congratulations. Thank you, Latasha. Appreciate the congratulations. I've never won an award that was given out in a ceremony like that, where you get to do a thank you speech and stuff. I had 4 days notice to know about the nomination, to get my hair, makeup, and wardrobe together. If you're on my Patreon or my Instagram subscribers, you guys helped me choose my dress. You helped me figure it out, and then you fussed at me a little bit afterwards. But
I've never won an award. Perfect attendance when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's an award. I never could get perfect attendance because my parents let me decide when I wanted to go to school when I was a little girl. And I was like, don't ask me.
It was like, get to school. The times where I was sick and I couldn't get to school, I was crushed because it wasn't so much as just me being sick. I was like, I'm not going to get the award this year. And then I think after 5th grade, I don't think I got it again.
I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah.
I wonder how you can make up for that in life. Perfect attendance to what?
They don't give awards anymore.
They don't give no awards.
That's the thing. Everybody gets participation trophies, but nobody gets the awards anymore. And that's I was watching this show, and this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler. I'm watching this show called Squid Games: The Challenge, and there is a person on there that got bullied on this show, and they singled him out. And it was a game like dodgeball, let's just say.
Okay.
And they were like, hey, maybe this guy should be in the very back because there's a chance it won't get to him because they're not going to pick him to throw to because they know he can't catch. You're a really nice guy, but I just feel like they're going to target you.
Okay.
So it's best that you stay in the back. And immediately God was like, what is this, 6th grade all over again?
Aww.
And he starts like tearing up. And then another person who's an athlete on the team was like, hey, we're not singling anybody out. That's not okay, dude. That's not okay. All right? Mm-hmm. We're not doing that to anybody. We're not making anybody feel badly about themselves here. Okay? And then guys cry still. They cheer him up. And the guy who said it is just like, right? Fast forward.
Spoiler alert.
The guy gets thrown the ball. And he does not catch it. And he's eliminated. And let me tell you something. When that happens, as soon as it happened, I screamed out, oh! And then I started laughing. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of us millennials or Gen Zers or people before us or people before them, all the way back to the baby boomers, were bullied. We didn't get participation awards. We got bullied. We got made fun of. We got talked crazy to. We got told to buck up. We said all of this stuff. And it made us more balanced and well-rounded people. Because no matter what you tell somebody, as far as, hey, we're not singling anybody out, we're not going to treat people this way, the reality of the world kicks in after an amount of time. And the reality kicked in. that man is not an athlete. That man cannot catch. And sometimes judging a book by its cover is exactly what you need to do. And they judged him, Tanj, and it hurt. But it's like, wait a minute. Why do we magically think he was going to catch this ball? Because society has told us that we have to stop bullying people. And for those guys that are out there, if you out here as a man and you're single, sometimes these ladies got to turn you down. That's what helps make you stronger.
Humble you too.
It humbles you because you got that in your mind. Oh, the chick I wanted don't want me. I'm going to show this broad. I'm about to go get money. I'm about to succeed. And then when it's time for me to come back around, I'm not going to want her. And let me tell you something. As someone who's done all the above, I hate that smile
you just gave us.
I can promise you will not want her. There's going to be one or two you still want. But the rest of them, you do not want them. So you proved yourself right.
Thank you for sharing that. And
what about
bringing it back up into relationships. But before you do that, I wanted to speaking of a thank you speech that I posted on my Instagram and Facebook, thank you to Guy Tripp, who sent $50 and says, welcome back and congrats. That's major. And he has now just sponsored this segment of the show. Guy Tripp and Francis, those kisses are just for you. Slow way kisses to Francis, I guess.
On the stomach.
On the stomach. On the,
now you get
on
arrested.
The third trimester.
You're the registry because that's
on her third trimester.
So legal, you just kissed the baby.
Anyway, you told me to.
I said for the baby. I didn't say
said
to
on the
baby.
stomach. You said on the stomach.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, so bullying works out like that. I remember I got bullied as a kid and I was not gonna half step and kickball, dodgeball, none of that. I played to survive. I threw that ball as hard as I could at somebody because at that moment, that's when you realize that's your only shot. You got to. Are you trying to
hurt people when you play that?
When I played that, only the people that were trying to, you know who I hurt in dodgeball? I hurt the people that were trying to be funny, or the people that laughed if somebody said something to me and people laughed. Like if you laughed, it's like, oh, I'm throwing this ball hard at you. But I always got picked right there in the middle. Like I never got picked towards the end. The only time I got picked at the end, and you never forget, is Red Rover.
That's
Red Rover sent such and such over. And I got picked like when it was maybe 3 or 4 people left. And I was like, got it.
Now you know how they feel about you.
Yeah. And it's the metaphor for life because that stuff doesn't change. So when you grow up and you become an adult, it's like wherever you got picked as a kid, you'll typically get picked there as an adult.
Okay. Unless you make some changes.
Of course, you make the changes.
Becomes, the big swan.
When Steve becomes Stefan.
Yeah, all that stuff. So that stuff changes things.
But what also changes is when that girl goes from who's a good example? Okay. When that girl goes from Brandy Norwood to Thea.
Or when the guy goes from...
No, we just said the guy. When we talk about Stefan.
But Stefano didn't get extra fine. He just changed his voice and took his glasses off. Give me
somebody... And he stood up straight.
Give me somebody that got muscles and abs. Muscles and abs, same thing. And they're just gorgeous. And then all of a sudden, they're Thea size.
Oh, you mean like... remember that show, Biggest Loser? So like when people who lost the weight end up gaining all the way back.
Which is most people,
Yeah. I don't have an example for them.
You could just, I'll give you an example of someone who goes from, I think he was just told in Time or People magazine, sexiest man alive, #2 spot, Aaron Pierre.
Which is crazy. I'm not even gay and I know he should have been #1. Looking at both guys, I was like...
Even the pictures they chose for him and the other guy, they had him on the beach with his shirt off showing his abs, and then they have all the clothes on for Aaron, just because they had to justify it. They had to justify, like, I'm not gonna let you see his abs if you don't already know he's fine.
The biggest publicist. That's who won Sexiest Man of the Year.
Exactly. But what I was gonna say is, if the guy goes from Aaron Pierre in school to like Sherman Clump.
Okay, you could have said Buddy Love back to Sherman Clump. That's how we'll use that.
I wanted to give somebody that
that makes sense.
Found attractive.
Here's the thing. I'll say this. It's good that Aaron Pierre got #2 because had he got #1, that could have left him open to scrutiny because people could have got tired of him sooner. But by him being #2, he still has something to climb toward, and people can defend his case for him.
That's true.
You know
and
what I
I
mean?
do still think that because the guy that was chosen as number one is a non-black, it's going to split the audience, and everybody's going to decide who they like anyway.
Even white girls
going to
say Aaron Pierre.
And they're going to talk mess about the person that is not their favorite choice. So when you're on that type of fame, which we are in the public eye, but we don't have people stepping up to us as soon as we leave the house, like bigger stars. And
I can't handle that.
And exactly, because the scrutiny that you get from people, it's so much ridicule, it's so much criticism. And even if somebody really secretly is a fan, they might say something negative just to get your attention.
I saw a video. Cam Newton had Mario, the singer, on his show. Why don't nobody know Mario's last name? So Mario was on his show, and he asked him a couple of questions about who can sing and who can't sing.
Okay.
Anyway, it doesn't matter who can and can't. This is all opinion based. But
I saw that.
In the comments, I'm watching people say, and Mario can sing, and Mario need to stop talking, and all of this and all of that. And I'm seeing everything that they're saying to this man, and I'm like, none of these people are even adding him. Some of them are, because people just be messy.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are just talking about this person. And I'm like, couldn't handle it. If I was to click on that, like when I'm a guest on people's shows, I very rarely go read the comments because that's not my fan base.
It's not your fan base, and they're going to not be in your favor all the time.
Yeah, but the last couple of podcasts I've done, people had been very kind. Like I'm talking about like 100% just kind. Strangers, people who probably won't even follow. I try to be. But it just goes to show when you say about can't handle certain attention, nah, I know what I can't handle. So I don't even go looking for it.
All right, let's talk about relations because this is a relationship podcast. I was looking at.
I've always told you, every time we talk about anything, it still falls into that category.
I know, and I love that you do that. I appreciate that.
I
was looking at. You don't even talk like that.
I don't feel seen. I don't feel heard.
Stop censoring me. I was watching Divorce Court and its reruns, and there was a couple on there, and they had a lot of different issues. But one of the issues was that the woman was disabled, and the guy was her caregiver, but they weren't getting along on some things. And when he would give her some money, she would say, well, thank you for this $100, but what about the $125 you owe me? Because he'd give me $100 to pay a bill, but he already owed me money.
Okay.
And the judge was like, oh, you expect him to pay you back, but you're in a relationship. So my first question of the day is, do people in really committed relationships ever owe you the money back?
Yes.
Okay.
I
was going to say, or is it supposed to just be you gave it to them, y'all are partners, and you chalk it up, and maybe next time they'll loan you money that you don't have to pay back?
This goes back to the bullying.
Okay.
There are double standards in life, and there are double standards in relationships. I was going to bring up the example of you went on a cruise in like 2018, and I reneged on going to that cruise with you, and you had spent $1,000. I don't know if that was total or that was my part.
That was just the deposit.
Okay, so yeah, and you were like, "Yo, you owe me $1,000. You didn't go on this trip, and you said you were gonna go." I'm like, yeah, get it to you when I can. And then, I didn't give you any money.
You never gave it to me
until around 2020 when I just started giving you money.
Yes.
Now, with that said, I paid that back in spades. But my point is, I owed that to you instead of it being like, oh, just talked it up as a nail. So
but
the double standard
you're
comes.
proving the point, though.
The double standard comes with you don't see a lot of women give a man just random money or, hey, this is for you.
A lot of men give random money
to women, and the women don't do that for men to even say. So with that said, you've been paid back in spades, but that's an example of something separate than, hey, here's to go pay the light bill.
Okay, so it kind of goes with what happened on the show then, because he's feeling like, well, I'm giving you money now on these bills. I'm giving you money. Don't worry about what I owe you, because eventually, I'm giving you money when I have it. No. And you're saying, yeah, I didn't give you back $1,000, but years later, I started to pay for things.
That's not what I'm saying. I said that from that trip in 2018 till 2020, I didn't give you anything. And then from 2020 forward, I just started giving you different amounts of money.
Right.
One of those could have very well been the $1,000. I didn't keep track. But my point is, that was not attached to a bill.
So let's go back to the I didn't keep track part, since you want to use this example.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have any intention?
Go ahead.
Did you ever have any intention on giving me the $1,000 back? Like, hey, here's that deposit for that cruise.
In words of here's that money back?
In this is what this money is for.
Oh, maybe. I didn't really think too much about it.
Because you didn't care.
Right.
So I don't know if this is the best example.
It's the best example. You know why it's the best example? I use it because my sister, and y'all don't know this, or maybe you do, I always talk about how my older sister would pay my phone bill when I was like, hey, I need you to pay my phone bill. And then one month I stopped asking her, she just took it over. And over the years, far exceeded, paid her back for all of that. So that's what I'm saying. So it's not like, hey, Nita, this is that. It's like, here. Oh, you need this? Here. Oh, you need that? Here.
So then you're on the other side of the opinion that you don't owe anything in a relationship.
No.
You just give what you can if the person needs it, and then the person gives to you when they can. If
no,
you need it.
You asked
that's
a separate
the examples
question.
That you're giving.
The examples I'm giving of me giving this person money that's not attached to a bill. What you're saying is the person labeling one of these things that are not attached to a bill as this is toward or this is for this. What I'm saying is I know that in 2018 you took a trip and I genuinely owed you $1,000. For you, there hasn't been anything that you've been like, here, let me give this to you just to have, or hey, you know what? You paid for this thing for me. I wanted to pay this back to you. That's what I'm saying. So when people owe you something, yes, they owe you something. But when people give you money, let's say, for example, somebody owes you $10, but a person says, y'all at a restaurant and you pay, the person pays the bill and then they just hand you $100. Like, hey, here, you know what I mean? I know you said you was waiting on something. So here, while you wait. In your mind, that doesn't take care of the $10.
No, I definitely think it does.
Okay, then we're in agreement.
But I'm saying in a relationship, am I constantly thinking about that $10 every time I see you? The way I would be thinking about it if a friend borrowed, not 10, obviously more, but you know when somebody owes you and then you be watching them live their life on Instagram and you're like, that's crazy. They in Cancun and they owe me $200, like that kind of thing.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Rest in peace to my little brother Teddy Ray. One of the funniest people to ever exist.
Yes, we like him.
Teddy Ray, let me tell you, one of the million reasons he's so amazing. So he'd hit me for like a loan at a time, and I never forget when I loan somebody money. So I loaned him something, but I'm not going to keep bringing it up after the date has passed. It's like, all right, well, he'll get it to me when he gets it to me, but you know, the credit ain't good no more because we exceeded the date. Anyway, one day he's like, oh, hey, be right back. Gives me my money. I was like, oh man. I was like, I appreciate it. He was like, man, I appreciate you not playing me or acting weird or constantly bringing it up. I was like, man, of course, I love you, boy. And then, you know, a short time after we lost him, but it was like, I always appreciated the way that he thought, because just because you borrow something doesn't mean that the person forgot or that you forgot. Yeah. So yeah, I hear you.
And you paid somebody back, a homie, a comedian, a veteran comedian that didn't even remember he had loaned you money.
Rodney
so
Perry.
You love that. Yes.
Rodney Perry. I asked him in 2010 because my car was in a shop, my Honda Accord, and it was going to be $1,100 to get it out the shop. But I knew that you can't ask somebody for $1,100, so I was like, hey, gotta get $1,000, right? He said, how much of this is a loan? And I'm like, ooh, didn't expect that. I say 500 of it is a loan. He was like, all right, gives me the money. I give the mechanic dude $1,000. He was like, yes, where's the other 100? I said, hey man, you got to stall me out on that 100, boy. I'm giving you 95% of the money and you tripping off that. So that's like somebody saying, hey, it's $100.25 and I give you $100. You're like, yo, where's my quarter? Now we got to fight, bro, because I'm giving you all of the money except for the quarter.
The price is the price.
I respect that, but at 24, I did not. So fast forward some years, I go to Rodney. I say, "Hey man, here, thanks for never bringing it up." And all that. He's like, "Oh, I forgot." And I was like, "I appreciate that too."
You feel like you could have took it back
because I never forgot.
Let's read some of these comments. When I asked the question, if you're in a committed relationship, do you ever owe the other person money, or they're just giving it to you out of love, and you get them something else out of love, vice versa? So the answers are: Z-Dog says, technically, he did pay the $1,000 back if every session was worth $40. Are you talking about smash sessions? That is hilarious.
That's ridiculous.
That is hilarious.
Tanjareen is worth far more than that if we were to price that.
I appreciate that defense. Jordan Taylor says it's always good to pay each other back when helping each other out. Z-Dog says men should keep track more, like Offset doing Cardi. Yo, is it true that there's like 4 people pregnant at the same time?
Because of the guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's do
Here's
your
the
thing, bro. Do your thing.
Happens to 2 easily. How do you become the other 2? You know what I mean? Like from his end, it's like, you know what's up. What I'm saying is, as a woman, you might not know that there's another woman. Damn, both of y'all pregnant.
Right.
But to be 3rd and 4th is kind of crazy.
Especially when you're 3rd and 4th to somebody who's in the public eye.
That's what I mean. In public eye.
Because it can happen in the hood all the time, and nobody would talk about it if you're not following each other online, and if they don't know that you're the side chick and all that. But these people are in the public eye.
In the public eye. But what I will say is, I love Cardi B.
I love her too. Her new album is so good. You know what's funny? When I went to the LA Kings hockey game last night with BT Kingsley, we were playing Cardi B, and he said, "Yo, this might be better than All Eyes on Me album." He said, "This might be better than what is it? What was Biggie's album? Live and Die. Born to Die. He was like, "This might be better than Born to Die." I was like, "This is a good album, but I would have never compared it to those."
Ready to Die, and then Ready to Die, and then Ready to Die was the first one.
I think he said Life After Death.
And then Life After Death is the second one.
So I was like, yo, it is a great album. So shout out to Cardi B, because all the pain that she's been through, all the stuff in relationships, being a mom, like all of that came out in these lyrics, and it's a really good
album. I gotta hear some tracks.
Yeah, it's really good. Let me listen to it. Let me read a couple more of these. Latasha Turnbow says, it's not said, if it's not said this is a loan when it's given, then no money is owed back. So you need to ask the question, apparently. People usually say, hey, can you loan me? Or what if they just say, can I have? Hey, you got an extra $800?
I never have an extra anything.
Z-Dog says men will never, capital letters, ask for money. We request head and cheeks. Women ask for everything from money to the last French fried crumb on a brother's plate. Woo! Is that how we are, Z-Dog? Is that how we are? You agree?
What's the next one?
You ain't right. Jordan Taylor was something positive. I could see why anyone would want to get paid back if it's $1,000, but there is some who would have been okay with it. I feel you. 1,000 is a lot. Now I'm gonna beat that quarter out your partner. Slippery slopes. For the $100.25.
I'll give you an example.
Yes.
A friend borrowed $1,000 at one point. I go to that friend when I needed $1,000. I say, hey, you remember that $1,000 that I gave you? Remember? Let me tell it wasn't a loan. I say, okay, got it.
That's what the other person said that owed you.
I say, got it. What did I end up saying? I saw this friend buying everything.
Of course. Living the best life.
And not even considering the fact that I said to this person, hey, can I get that back?
They did consider it, but it wasn't a loan.
It's a dire straits. Okay, so what I'm saying is, it's not a loan. Let's say that it's not a loan.
But you need to start over. Now that we got a clean slate, now can I have $1,000 that I don't have to pay back? That's your point.
Yeah.
Since you got money, you living your best life online. May I now have $1,000?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
And
I got you.
It's like, it's mind blowing. And ooh, man, I don't know. Is that the reason I'm not as close?
Oh, y'all relationship fell out because of that?
I didn't fall out, but it's like, I didn't even think about this. Anyway, what's the next comment? What else you got on tap?
Crucian Gal, am I saying it right? And we have somebody in the green room, because this is one of the only dating live shows that are hosted by comedian couples that allow you to get on camera and join us in the conversation. We have someone waiting in the green room to talk to us, but let me read a couple more of these. I think I'm saying it right. Crucian Gal says we share bank accounts. We take what we want. Okay.
Good for y'all.
That's good. I remember my parents
That's
used to
what's up.
argue over that because if somebody made a bigger purchase
That's what's up.
without telling the other person, while that other person was trying to balance the checkbook to write the bills, it's like, hey, this check is gonna bounce because I didn't know you went shopping for a new TV.
Guy Trip with the blessing for your boy. He says, welcome back and congrats. Man, I appreciate you, my guy.
He's the best. You can give me CT hug? Let me hug you. Let's see what this one says, and I'm gonna read some memes and BT be fooling. Yes, he does, Latasha. It is a good album though. C-Dog says, when we need our money back, we need, capital letters, our money back. Help me, ninja. Exactly. That's what CT is saying. When you need the money, you need the money.
And I'm not even saying, it's just like, you gotta understand people. If you're at a point where you're saying, hey, Tan, remember I gave that $5? And you're like, man, if he's asking me about $5, let me give him 20.
And instead, somebody be like, you tripping off that funky $5? Yes. Yes, I am. So if you have it and if it's funky, let me come over here and clean it for you.
Come over and clean it for you.
All right, this was a meme from Six Brown Chicks, a page on Instagram that we love here, friend of the show. They don't know they're a friend of the show, the friend of the show, where they take funny questions and anonymous dating advice from others for us to discuss. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
2.
All right, let's read 3. Just kidding. I'm gonna read 2 this time.
That's why I picked 2.
Because you want me to read 3?
No, because I'm always picking 3 and you pick 2.
Okay. Well, 2 is short, so we can read both. Question number 2 from today's Six Brown Chicks account on Instagram says, convince me that I'm not crazy. A man I dealt with for 2 years looked me in my face and said that we're not in a relationship and he's not ready to get into one right now. We live together. I'm 4 months pregnant now.
Ooh.
He has my debit card and uses my car at will.
Come on, fam.
I wouldn't do any of these things if we weren't a couple. What's holding him back from recognizing that we're a couple? How to convince him to embrace us?
Here's how you
She
convince
needs
him.
a big brother.
She does. Here's what's kind of too late now. She's pregnant. I think if she can convince him to delete Instagram off his phone, that's a step in the right direction.
And why do you say that?
Because he's got access to too many women to compare to her.
Yeah.
When you're comparing, he's not looking at her with the love and the attention that she desires or that she deserves, because he's obviously in dire straits. He's using her car and her debit card to get through life. He's living with her and has her pregnant and telling her that he's not in a relationship with her. You should be so lucky.
Why do you want this man, baby girl?
Exactly.
Talking about how do I get him to embrace us? No, you need to let him just be a parent if he can be. I don't even know if he can co-parent if he doesn't have anything to contribute. Maybe he could be the babysitter of his child while you go out and live your life, because he is not contributing anything else to you. He doesn't want to.
True.
And he has proven that by letting you know that you're not in a relationship. So.
And that's why it's so funny, because when guys are in relationships with women and they break up after he said we're not together or whatever, and in 5 months he has a woman pregnant and he's about to get married.
About to get married immediately, which lets you know you weren't the one.
You weren't the one.
And there was nothing you was going to do that was going to make you the one.
Nothing.
I always like when sentences start off with this. She needs to accept that she's been placed in the friend zone. And that's a horrible place to be when you're pregnant by somebody.
The friend zone.
The friend zone when you got to do living with you and using your car and using your debit card and y'all just friends.
Cold game.
Get the F out of here.
Ice cold, and ain't nobody turning the heat on.
Hey, what up, Lexi Lex? She says MGR. And who is this? Lexi Lex says, y'all looking nice in that blue today. Melon and Poppin', thank you very much.
Lexi Lex.
Latasha, that's a great point. She says, what? The card will be reported stolen. The card and the car. And he's got to get out of my house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy. And it's sad that she would have to go to the internet to ask that question on how to get him to embrace us. That's not what you should be asking. You should be asking where your self-esteem is, baby girl. Why are you supporting a man who doesn't claim you?
And a lot of people don't have that self-esteem. And it's not for everybody to have. Sometimes people have to sit in the crowd. And what I always say is everybody can't be on stage.
Everybody can't be on stage. Somebody got to be on the crowd. But we need low self-esteem to be in a crowd?
If everybody had high self-esteem, what would the bar be?
I mean, you could still have confidence and be supportive.
If everybody had high confidence and self-esteem, what will be the bar for a low or not?
I understand. Lexi Lex says she should have known before she got too invested. LOL. Pregnant by a man who doesn't want to be with you? Exactly. And we've seen it a lot. We've seen it. We've seen men in child support court on TV that say, I told her I didn't want to have this baby. I told her we were in a relationship. She didn't care. So,
even moreover than that, I'll give you this. I can't tell you how many conversations I've been privy to, front row and center, when a woman is talking to a man and she's like, hey, all up in his face, and he's not paying attention to her, and it's another dude that's like, oh my God, you're so this, you're so that. And her response, I've seen this so many times, tell such and such that. And you like, you so stupid. You don't even get it. This person is who sees you. The person that you want over there is not paying you any attention. It's a
Tyler Perry movie. You see it all the time.
Tell your boy. You like, my boy don't care.
Green Ranger says, did he tell her they're not together before or after knowing about the pregnancy? Ooh, it would be terrible if he waited till she said I'm pregnant. Shout out to Green Ranger, y'all. Everybody send him happy birthday love. His birthday just passed.
What day was his birthday?
What date exactly was it, Green Ranger? Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
No, we about to sing an official song, man. I didn't know.
Tell us the date, and then we're going to sing for you, Green Ranger. Give us the date.
Man, you know I be having stuff like that on the... And
we love Green Ranger. He's a friend of the show. She got pregnant thinking she was going to get her, she was going to get her out the friend zone. Ashtray. What's BXXXS mean? Oh, big?
Yeah. What day is his birthday?
Earlier. I'm waiting on him to tell us, baby.
Lex, somebody type now.
You know, there's a little delay on the internet, so we gotta wait for it. La 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 la.
Man, because last year I put people's birthday in the calendar, but it didn't save for every year.
November 2nd. It was the day after the Hoppo Awards that I was at. So
man, and here's the thing: looking at my list, as you see, only right here is Jamie's and Young Lou.
And we did wish Jamie happy birthday, but I knew I was going to wish Green Ranger happy birthday.
How do I do it for every year? Green Ranger.
It'll stay in there when you put it under the... No, I'll show you later, baby. That won't...
Show me right now.
Baby, we're on a live show.
I know, but you're going to forget.
I'm not going to forget, baby. They won't let me forget. Happy birthday, Green Ranger from the Trips. Christian Gallus, Francis. I keep forgetting. Oh, this is the song.
Happy birthday to you.
Because it was your birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Green Ranger.
On November 2nd, it was Sunday. It just passed a few days ago, but it's your birthday all week.
Happy birthday to you. And many more.
I like the baritone.
Hey, when you're singing a man, you gotta go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to pause it out. I understand that. Look at that. Jordan Taylor says CT sure can sing.
I've been trying to hit him with a little baritone, a little tenor every now and then. A couple of times I get the falsetto.
You do, especially when you sing an Usher. You want to hear? Let me hit
that.
Lexi Lex says, LOL at CT being appalled that he missed Green Ranger's birthday. A true
friend. Yo, because like, come on, man. Like y'all in the group chat, y'all already know, like, so y'all know what I just said. When I saved everybody's birthday, I guess it didn't save for every year. What?
Yeah, because I didn't teach you how to do it yet. CT, your wife looking gooder than a good looking mofo on the goodest day at the award show.
She was cool.
Thank you very much. Z-Dog. Z-Dog's one of the people that was mad at me for the dress choice, but I owe y'all the blue dress for another event. But you know what? I'm really glad I wore the silver because as you see, everybody else was in like a black, white, silver, very dark colors, and we all blended together. I wasn't nominated alone as Best Actress or Best Producer. When I'm nominated alone, I can stand out with a bright color. So I really like what I accidentally ended up matching with, and it was great. Let's read another one of these. This one is 3, 4, or 5?
4.
All right, look, I'm actually going to read 4 this time. Look at me. Green Ranger says, appreciate y'all. Here we go.
We love you, boy.
Now, that's what you call a proper happy birthday song. Looks like, let's see. Yep, you look like a sequence Oreo in that one picture. That's funny. Okay, here we go. 6 Brown Chicks on Instagram. Someone posted this anonymously. I fell far behind on my heating bill last winter, and over the summer, they cut it off. No hot baths, no stove meals. I struggled all summer, but could not come up with the $2,000 to get my heat cut back on.
Glory be.
In the meantime,
at least it was the summer.
Thank God. And you could just have a whole lot of cold meals, fresh, light. You know, I'd be smoothies and salads all day. In the meantime, I fell in love. He's leaving his current situation and is moving in with me.
That's how you're going to lose them.
Before I can get my bill sorted out. It's getting cold outside. He said he'd moved to my place in January, but she found out about me and he had to move in sooner.
Ooh!
He's here shivering. She put the blue cold face emoji. He's here shivering all day and he's getting abusive about the heat. He doesn't have credit, so he can't get it put in his name. The LIHEAP, LIHEAP program ran out of funds, they said. He's running electric heaters in every room, and my light bill is outrageous.
Yes.
Now he's using up all the electricity.
Yeah.
I work during the day. I used to cut on the heaters at night. I told him I can't afford him anymore, and he should move back with his ex. He did for a few days, but returned with his son because she put both of them out. The son isn't hers. A place without heat is no place for this man and his son. Yet he refuses to leave and he can't help me. What to do? That's funny.
You ready for this?
I am ready.
What she should have did is looked at that guy instead of telling your boy. Because the one that she was looking at was him.
Wait, which guy? She's with a
callback anyway.
Oh, I got you. But yeah, there's no other guy. It's him.
Just went over your head. Yeah, so with a situation like that, as a woman, first of all, queens, stop taking care of these men that don't mean you no good. Okay? Number two, men, stop taking care of these women that don't mean you no good. If you don't have the money to get your heat turned back on, maybe don't move nobody in. That already raises every other bill.
Means it's been a lot of bills you didn't pay because $2,000 isn't a 1 month bill, correct?
Yeah, that means it added up. That
means you haven't had the money for this heat in a long time. And you were using whatever money you did get on something else, maybe food, rent, I don't know.
They got payment plans though. Like if she couldn't afford 1 month before getting too far behind, she can be like, hey, yo, I need to have a payment plan. Let me add on $20 to every bill or every month or something. Or maybe go without getting, okay, put it like this. When I was in that circumstance, living in that studio apartment, and my rent was $720, lights was probably $50 or $70, gas was $20. Then I had to pay for food. I had to have money for the bus, which was like the bus card. I was like, all right, well, I can't buy any clothes.
Yeah, of course.
All right, well,
it's a luxury.
I don't think I can afford to eat somewhere out every day.
Right. You gotta go to the grocery store and get some staple items, make them at home.
And when they run out, I'm gonna have to depend on the kindness of strangers when we out. I'm gonna try to meet a girl on this particular day, have her cook.
That's the thing. Meeting a girl is what guys do when they're low on money. They meet a girl that will cook for them and let them lay up. And that's what this brother did.
Didn't need the layup. I just needed that food.
He was already in a relationship. And he was already there with a son that wasn't even the son of the person he was in a relationship with.
So she already taken an L. He's used to dealing with a woman with a similar energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he should have stayed where he was. If he's gonna smash other girls, smash her and take your butt back home, bro. You got another kid. And, oh my God.
Z-Dog says, I'm not always for starting OnlyFans, but both of them fit the desperate struggle qualifications. The fact that neither one of them can get the money together to pay the gas bill, and now the electric bill is about to be too high. She kicks you out. You go back to your woman kicks you out again and kicks out the son too.
Can I tell Z-Dog?
Lexi Lex had a good question. Yes, you can. Just a second. Lexi Lex says, what the kid do to get kicked out too?
How old was the kid?
That is a great question.
Maybe
I wish
the
they would
kid
tell us.
was a teenager and he started smelling himself and he started trying to hit the mama since the daddy gone. And she's like, get him too. Right?
Exactly.
Here's what I got to say to Z-Dog. I think we always say as a community for somebody to start an OnlyFans when they're in a dire situation like that.
Right.
But this is what you got to remember about OnlyFans.
The truth.
You got to advertise that. And outside of advertising, don't guarantee you people going to just subscribe and give you some money. Number 3.
We've seen people make $10.
Who's to say that they will be attractive enough for anybody to want to pay anything?
Oh, Latasha says, how your bill get to $2,000? Honey, you are not utilizing your kitty cat correctly because what the F? First of all, you giving it to somebody who still can't help you with the bill. You moved in.
Moved them in.
And he still can't help
Still
the
can't
bill,
help
only creating more bills. That is crazy. Green Ranger has a solution.
What do you say?
You got to get all long pajamas and thermals. I mean, if it's cold, why not? What about the cooking part? I guess you can get a hot plate, plug it up, and make your meals on the hot plate because that's electric.
That's still electricity bill going up.
Yeah, but I mean, the electric bill, she didn't say it was too high yet. She just said it was going up.
Here's the thing. All of that sound good, but them showers had to be freezing. I know she was bird bathing it, and I'm already disgusted off top.
If in the times where our hot water was off in my life, like if they were fixing something, or there was a time where I actually didn't pay it. Well, no, that was water. Let's just imagine. I know there's been times where I had to take a cold shower. I can't remember what the circumstances were, but I didn't always have my bill money for something, whatever. Even in this house, they were working on something. You have to think the warmest thoughts. You have to pretend that you are on the hottest island and this water feels so amazing, and you just have to really have a good imagination.
Tanjareen?
But I'm gonna take a full shower. I don't care. I'm not doing a whole bath
warm
to start my
thoughts
day.
Don't work.
They work for me.
When the water was cut off here, it was cut off for the water was off. They said it was gonna be like an hour, but it was like whatever amount of time it was during that day was the wrong time because we were asleep and we had to wake up and we had things to do. I remember coming up here and getting like 5 bottles of water, right? Like of the, out of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
And then being like, well, got to go back up and get some more.
That was when the water was off, not the hot water.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was in my apartment. They turned the whole water off and we were like having to bathe with actual bottles of water.
Yeah.
And that was crazy. It was like, okay, time to go to the gym and take a shower.
Yeah. But I've taken a cold shower before when I didn't know that the hot water, I didn't know that the heating was off for the water when they were fixing something in the community. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I was in it and I was like, whoop, and I had to stop, bro. I had to really go get other bottles of water because I couldn't do it.
You got to focus. You got to think warm thoughts, man. You don't know about struggle. I know how to go camping. I know how to go glamping, but I also know how to go camping where you're like trying to wash the dishes and things that you made something eat in out of this one pot over a little spigot, and you have to like.
God bless my mother and my father because I do not know.
Right, but in case the apocalypse comes, we got to be ready.
Tanj, when the apocalypse comes, which one are you pitching? Are you pitching the zombie one, or are you pitching the one where the world is on fire?
Let's start with the zombie one.
Okay, zombie one. The shower don't matter. That's one time.
You don't want to be clean.
That's one time.
Because they're coming to bite you.
That's one time the way that I view hygiene goes out the window because it does not matter. Ain't nobody trying to smash. Ain't nobody trying to be in somebody's face.
That's so funny.
You're trying to live.
I remember Walking Dead, the black girl on the show, they gave her a horrible wig that was like kinky or whatever, and it just looked unnatural. But I was like, man, you can't get your hair done in the apocalypse, and people are chasing you. You can't clean yourself, and everybody's just gonna have like a nice little fro and just be funky.
Tell you something. Now, if that's the zombie one,
okay.
If this is the end of the world one, like you see things exploding, fire coming from the sky, I'm gonna take that one last shower.
Because you still want to be clean.
Got to be clean going to see the big man.
Okay.
I'm gonna say my prayer. I'm gonna make the calls. Hopefully all the towers have been knocked down. And then I'm gonna just wait.
So I guess what I'm talking about is before you see the big man, the beginning of the apocalypse, when the internet is all cut off, the electricity is cut off, the water's cut off, and we're sitting here reading a book, trying to keep ourselves busy.
Bottles of water.
And we're not allowed to go to the stores because of something that the administration did, and we only can eat what's already in our house, and we're just trying to survive off of just nature and whatever we already have.
Ciao.
There's no running water.
I got bottles.
Okay, so we're gonna use a little bit of them because we're gonna run out and we can't go to the stores.
I'm taking the showers that I take. I'm just not going to. I'm just not going to exert myself.
Oh my goodness!
So that shower gonna last.
We're gonna do some emergency prep training.
Got to wash my balls. Let me tell you something. You wash them balls because when you sit down, it's gonna be a waft. Number two, I'm trying to think of every area that's going to make a scent when you walk by.
Anything that closes.
So we're talking everything upper body.
Anything that closes or casts a shadow.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Under here.
I'm gonna take care of my soles.
Under there.
And balls up.
In there. Okay. So the legs is dirty.
Legs.
Now you're doing a non-black shower.
Legs.
They don't wash their legs. They always say on the internet, well, the water's gonna touch it on the way down. Why do you have to wash your legs?
You know what's getting washed? Even though the legs won't get washed, my arms.
The arms. I start with the arms. I go like this. Okay, we digress. Let me read these comments. Let me get on with this. Latasha says, cold showers gotta brave through. I had to be strategic. Exactly. You know that life. Z-Dog says, apocalypse happens. Y'all just come stay with me. My neighborhood ready. See, they in
Alabama.
Alabama. They ready. They ready.
We gotta drive from California to Alabama.
I mean, the people out here too bougie to be ready. Just Sean says, my childhood was the worst childhood ever. I had to get a whoop from my mom when I had all F's on my report card and she didn't use her belt. She used a switch to whoop me. I don't know what conversation you having, but why did you have all F's on your report card? So
here's the thing. Let's be honest, Deshaun.
Yes.
You're an adult now.
Okay.
Let's look back.
All right.
Don't you think you deserved it? All F's,
all
bro?
F's?
Not one C. All F's. Accountability is massive.
And that's why I was the nice one and said, what were you going through?
No.
Because why would a kid get all F's? Did somebody just die?
You couldn't have been at school. You couldn't have attended. If you got all, sometimes they give you an A for showing up.
Maybe he didn't check into the right school for his district and I had to catch 3 buses and walk uphill in the snow. I don't understand. Lexi, this is a great idea about the woman who had no gas to cook hot food and didn't want to bring an electricity bill. They better invest in those catering candles. LMAO, heat up some food that way. We got catering candles. We use those.
We use them when the food is getting catered.
Yes, or when I'm the caterer. Oh, okay, I'll read one more. Now bring in our guest who's been patiently waiting, and then we will get out of here. How you get an F in gym? Green Ranger says. That is a good question. CT out here, victim blaming. That's right, Lexi Lex.
Lexi Lex. Don't we think he deserved some form of punishment for all F's? I can see if he said he had 3 F's, an A, a B, and a C.
Oh my goodness, he's still writing
all F's?
She says, and we didn't have any food in the fridge. Mama had 2 jobs and the money was going to the bills. Lexi Lex says, Deshaun, is this real?
Here's what I'll say. You're dealing with a woman who's working 2 jobs to provide for y'all, and her kid that she's providing for comes home with all F's, and you don't think she has the right to be a little angry? She should have whooped
you, because all you had to do was do your work with
That's all your job is. My mom told me as a kid, your only job is to get good grades and to keep my house clean.
Sounds like the whole family needed a whooping.
Kept the crib
That's
clean.
what everybody's parent says usually. Your job is to just do well in school.
My grades
do your housework.
Were passable. You understand? I got good enough grades that when I got a D or a F, it'd be like, hey, this teacher tripping. And usually they were.
Yeah.
You got, okay, if I have 6 classes, all my classes I have great grades except for one, it's the teacher. Because why ain't you falling in line with my program?
I know you was running things as a student.
I've been running things my whole life. Every class. If the teacher was not on my program, I knew it in a day.
Oh, I can already picture you, especially because I've seen pictures of you as a child. Now I'm just picturing you like, nah, we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
The only time that they had my kryptonite is when they would be like, I'm going to call your mama. And if it was the teacher that wasn't on my program, they said, I'm going to call your mama, I was like, please, call her.
By all means. All right, let's do some screenshots. This one looking like, what? It's crazy. Where are you looking? You looking up? Okay. This one looking like surprise, looking at the camera.
Oh,
you smiling, surprise.
Hold on.
Ready?
Wait. I got to start smiling.
All right, do a smile one first. Since that's what
you're doing. I'm already transforming out the smile.
Okay.
All right, so you want surprise.
Surprise. 1, 2, 3. That was good. Okay, longer.
Longer?
And now smile.
What kind? Just regular, or are we going?
Big cheesy smile.
Big cheesy smile?
1, 2, 3, cheesy. You saw my shoulder go up?
I'm not throwing my shoulders up. All right,
I know. I said I threw my shoulders.
I hate the gangly shoulder. Let's do regular.
Angry.
Angry? Can't have that image of me on the internet.
Oh, we'll just pull it from a real clip then. All right, let's go to the last one from 6 round clips because you get angry on the show. 6 round clips, question number 5. Then we're going to get to our guest who's been patiently waiting. This one says, I caught my girlfriend of 1 year in her truck giving head to another woman.
That's not your girlfriend. She belongs to the streets.
She swears that foreplay, kissing, licking, etc., with another woman doesn't make her a lesbian, and that I don't.
Like an old one.
And that I don't understand the closeness that most women share. She swears women do this together all the time, and I need to fall in line and accept this. Is this true? Do women really kiss all over each other when they're straight? Men are okay with this? I feel like it's cheating. But if it's a tradition in women and I don't know, I don't know what to do. Advice?
I got some advice for you. Detach.
Okay.
If you're going to stay with this girl, detach because she's not yours. And if she's not yours, it's easier for you to deal with life after you've accepted she's not yours than trying to make her feel as though she's yours. I'll give you another example. Dated a girl. It might have been 22, 23. A lot of mileage around these times.
Oh, anyway, you are the girl.
On me. It was, I could have been that. Dated this girl.
Lucky me.
It doesn't have to be. You have the choice to leave.
You say that too often. I'm starting to be insecure.
That was such a genuine. Let me tell you something. You don't talk about accountability.
Yeah.
That was self-awareness.
Yeah.
I just never want to have a situation or relationship where anybody feels obligated to be with me.
Anybody?
I don't want you to feel obligated to be with me. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to ever resent me because you feel like I'm holding you hostage. I also don't want you to feel angry with me. You know how women say, I gave you my best years of my life. I don't want none of that. Mm-hmm. So you have the choice to leave. Now,
I didn't know that. I thought I was held captive here.
Sarcasm. That's great to have on the end of this.
I love you. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm just telling you, that's great to hear, but I'm saying I always give myself an out.
And you're not going anywhere either. Now,
so what I'm going to say is detach. There was this girl, I knew she was a hoe. I knew it. But I loved her. Okay? When I call y'all simps sometimes, fellas, it's because I'm speaking from experience.
Oh, you were
okay? I was a simp for this girl. And I was too attached. I was too attached to be detached. So when she was going to be a hoe, I was trying to change her. You can't change her. You got to detach. That's the only way your feelings are going to make sense. So if you're going to stay with this woman who's lowered herself to eating some cat inside of a truck, she's not yours, man.
But she says women do it all the time. They kiss and lick on each other and they're straight. Z-Doc says she lying. Let me see. The let me see is hilarious. Let's bring in our patiently waiting guest, and then we will get out of here. CT will let you know where he has shows.
What up?
Hey. First of all I can see is the tatas. Good grief. This is what we've been working with, or did they get bigger because you're pregnant?
I didn't say nothing.
I'm a girl. I can say it.
They got big. You know how you go. Hey, you know how you go. Yeah, they went.
Hey.
Congratulations.
That's crazy. Let me see your shirt though. Wait, hold on. I'm doing the wrong thing. Let me see this shirt you got on.
All right. So as I was looking at CT's shirt, I was like, that shirt represents both of us. Okay. So I have to wear a shirt that represents both of us, me and him also.
Word.
So CT, welcome to the next point of your life, sir.
Oh, that's fire.
That is nice.
That's fire. That's how I go.
You got the walker.
The game with the walker is crazy.
Oh, that's how I go.
But your
right
name
there.
is
OGs, baby.
X. That's Granddaddy.
Original gamers, baby.
That's funny.
AB, up, down.
Well, welcome to the show. So tell us, you guys have been married since the same the same amount of, well, the same date as us, but what year?
We got married in 2009.
2009. Okay, May 14th, 2009. And you are expecting your first child together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're the
I
third
got to take bets because I don't think it's going to make it all the way.
And yeah, he thinks it's going to be early, and I would rather be it on time.
And I would rather be on.
So when is it due?
January 16th, but he's moving like there's no tomorrow. Right? I mean, he's breakdancing, head spinning, dropping elbows. I put wrestling on. He's doing like, the rock bottom out in her belly. I'm like, man,
Let me ask
really
you a
getting
personal
it.
question.
Huh?
Let me ask you a personal question. If I may, this is extremely inappropriate, by the way.
More than me saying her boobs got bigger?
Yes.
Honestly, yeah, go for it.
Okay. This is also not an even thing because like they'd be like, "Oh, you asked me inappropriate, so we're not. This is not balanced. This
Look
is
at you.
imbalance."
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Since you guys are playing it safe and not having some adult fun until the baby comes,
Because you're scared you're going to hurt the baby. You told us on the
Right.
previous episode. He's winking though while he's listening, but go ahead.
are you having fun with her newly
Globes, the new globes.
Yeah.
No.
Really? You're outrageous, Guy Trip.
She has
Sir,
something she wants to say.
Okay, let me explain. Do you know how hard it is for me? Okay, I have no reason to be celibate. You know what I'm saying? But I am, and I mean, it's like yeah.
And it's not like I'm not trying to get him to give me some.
And then even on top of that, she even told me to go on dates. I was like, I don't need that
That's
extra.
really cool.
I don't need no extra nothing. No, just no.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
let's unpack this. So you are due in January. Your stomach is obviously out to here.
Oh, wait a minute, model, baby, model.
Let's see it. All I can see is the globes.
I called. That's Mama Muffin Top now.
Wow.
That is Mama Muffin Top.
It's really
It's out there, like how the muffin spills over, but
Lexi Lex says, they said that, but I don't think that's what's happening over there, LMAO. The look on her face makes me think y'all been doing something kinky. But you're saying,
Here's what I love. I love, first of all, and congratulations again to you guys.
they don't want to dent the little head.
Guy Tripp knows this specifically. Francis has a similar body to Naomi, and I just saw Naomi debut her baby bump, and they have a similar body to where it's like, some women get pregnant and they get really, really big, and understandable because they're producing life. And then a lot of the lucky women maintain their frame and they just have the baby bump, and that's what Francis and Naomi have.
And let everybody know which Naomi you're referring to.
Trinity Fatu from
we just looked at that today. I was like, that is you. I'm like, that is you all the way. All the way to the stomach tuck, all that. That's her all day.
when she made the pregnancy announcement, I cried. On what?
Oh yeah, I was saying.
Yeah,
I know she just came back, and
she just won the title.
Yeah,
she was the champion.
So I know when she made the announcement, we were supposed to be excited for her, but we were just like selfishly like, dang it. Yeah. We've been rooting for you.
She was having a run of a lifetime.
Yeah, she was.
but I think she's gonna give birth to the heir. I think he's gonna. I think that's gonna be the next tribal chief, or the next great one.
We'll have to wait 27 years.
I know.
That's all right. I got time.
So I still have questions. This is a relationship show. We're about to get out of here, but you waited so patiently. Francis, what I've heard is when women are with child, they want to be intimate even more. Their hormones are going like crazy and they really want their guy in them. And if this is true, just nod your head. It is true. Okay, got it. Now
it's only funny because she's so innocent and adorable.
Right. So you have the desires. And this man is saying, no, I don't want to harm the baby. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's what you picture happening. But I also hear that doing that will help the baby come out easier. Have you heard that?
I've never heard that.
Well, I know, like if I'm 40, going on 40 weeks, I was like, you better.
I mean, after 36, okay. Okay. Anything before 36 that causes a premature baby, I mean, I've been so patient now. Because she don't even realize right now. When I look at her, I see a piece of meat on the stick and I'm a hungry wolf. You know what I'm saying? She don't realize. I mean, the recovery, after the recovery, it's not going to be enough. I mean, I'm going to eat you alive. I mean, it
So
just
here's
is
the
what it
thing.
is.
Here's the thing. You're not doing it now, and she wants you to. Doctors
But I'm
say it's
working out
safe at
though.
this point.
But I'm working out though. I'm keeping it right and keeping it. I'm got everything like pent up. Everything is
Yes,
like here.
but Mr. Tripp, after
Tantrum.
after the baby
Tantrum.
comes out, how many weeks are you supposed to wait? By the doctor
8.
says.
I think 8.
5 to 6. 5 to 6.
So that's almost 2 more months, a month and a
Yep.
half.
That's when
So
I start
now,
my cardio.
but also women's mood changes after the baby comes. They get groggy, they're sleepy, they're annoyed. They might have postpartum depression. Like she might not want to be bothered with you for like another year because she's busy breastfeeding, everything's sore. Then what?
Then the dates. She already gave the permission.
But then
But
you
the,
got to turn them down.
Oh, that's right.
but here's the thing though. She greedy, so I ain't got to worry about that.
Everything changes when that baby comes out,
She
bro.
greedy though.
We
It's like she'll
understand.
do it. She'll do it just for the principle of doing it, even though she don't want to do it. I've been waiting for this. Get it over with. I mean, she
Who
will. I
wants
mean,
that kind of smash?
Tangerine. What you're not paying attention to is the fact that the juice is going to get loose. And that's
Okay.
all that matters.
All
okay?
right. I just
Yes.
want you to Doc said you're missing an amazing moment of slide in right now, buddy.
I know, but dude, baby, and this is a big baby in there right now. He's not little. He's not little. You know, what I mean, the chances of missing are slim.
Latasha said you can sensually make love to her without going so hard. What
Call
about
him out. This man knows how he performs. He knows what's going
he
to
just
happen.
be all you can't just put the tempo.
Man, I'm trying to tell her. CT, that's what I'm trying to tell her. Yo,
They don't listen, man.
it starts in a certain speed, and then I black out, and I come back in, and folks laid out, you know, and you know, domination.
Whole room
And
slippery.
it just is what it is.
All
It
right.
is.
Well, anything you want to talk about that we've talked about in the memes, or the question of the day about owing money, or the women moving men in with that don't want them? Anything you want to say before you get out of here?
As far as money's concerned, if you guys can't budget together, you don't belong together because that's a fight that's never going to end, and you're going to find yourselves in deeper credit. Even if you're the responsible one, the next person next to you is going to put you into deeper credit because if you're together, you know how it goes. When you're married, your credit score is still affected by your credit score.
Yes.
So you guys have to be on the same page when that comes. That's one of the biggest like jumps when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Also, as far as relationships are concerned, I want to actually talk about you guys. Everything y'all just did, everything y'all just put together. I mean, going out doing what you do, both. I mean, you took care of your business this way, you took care of your business that way, and y'all guys came together and y'all still on top. I want you guys to understand we support you till the wheels fall off. We might be the last two fans at your concert, like, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? You guys are amazing. You guys touch so many lives from Cobra Tay to Ash to me. Emperor Kev popped up. Hey, you need to pop back up, Emperor Kev. Seriously, you can't just do a one and done. That goes for everybody.
Man.
Thank you.
Love y'all right
No,
back.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
so much.
Oh, also, we're gonna have the baby shower next week, and we're gonna go ahead and do a live stream. I just got the motion gimbal and a new tablet so that I can follow it through. Feel free to check it out if anybody wants to on here. It's going to be under Domingo Trip. You know what I mean? Everybody's invited.
What time
day?
and what day?
time? Yeah, when?
You got to talk to her about that.
Oh, well, it's going to be 12 o'clock our time.
12 o'clock our time will be 3 o'clock your time.
What
and
day?
then the 14th.
That's a Thursday?
Friday. It's a
Friday.
Friday the 14th. Okay.
Friday.
That was close, huh? That was a Friday the 13th. That was close.
Friday the 14th.
Friday the 14th. Got it. You'll be out of town.
Yeah.
Now look,
Plane.
That's a travel day. So if I'm not in there, it's just because I'm on a plane. But
not a problem at all. Like I said,
replay.
it's not just for you guys. Anybody who sees this now, you guys are all invited. Everybody.
Thank you for letting us know.
This will be a YouTube page,
and your
right?
name of YouTube is what?
Domingo Trip.
Domingo Trip on
Domingo
YouTube.
Trip.
So that don't type
Mhm.
in DX and Muffin, Mama Muffin Top. You will not find him. He is Domingo Trip on YouTube. The baby shower is the 14th at 12 noon Hawaii time, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, baby.
And we're going to be on the beach.
Yes.
Granddaddy, Daddy X.
Granddaddy. Daddy.
Daddy X. All right, we're excited for you guys. Thank you so much for the support and thank you for your patience. We will see you next week.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, remember, OGs, baby.
Oh, geez.
Original gamers.
Bye.
Seahawks, look at that forehead. What about having smash and while she's pregnant? Look at his forehead, Latasha. You really think he got that level of self-control? He don't even brush his hair gently. Z-Dog, you are not gonna disrespect God Trip like that. He's
Gently
a
is
sponsor to our show. We love him. All right.
Good episode.
Where are you gonna be this weekend?
I'll be in Detroit. I'll be
His
at the
hometown.
Little Caesars Arena with Matt Rife, and then
Wait.
Grand Rapids.
How many seats is that?
18 to 20,000.
Because you can't just brush by that like it's a comedy club, baby. You are going to be performing in another arena, 18 to 20,000 seater in your hometown.
Yeah, speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going on a 4-city tour.
Hey.
It is on my pages. If you have not got a chance to see it, go to my pages, click the link in the bio, get yourself your tickets if you see a city close to you. And yeah, let's go from there. Let's focus on the cities that are there and not the ones that are not there yet.
Yes.
Beyond that, my special drops on the 13th of this month. Xfinity Cable, Zumo. We're going to put the video on how to find it, all of that good stuff.
Great.
And I hope you guys check it out. This is my first comedy special. Very happy for it. The screening will be in LA and Glendale next week.
On the
11th.
That's
So if you're in town, hopefully you'll be able to attend that. And outside of that,
Tuesday.
that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Shoot more Lil Kev next week.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Season 2, doing our thing.
Amazing.
Check out season 1 if you have not already. I play Pastimony. This season, I get a chance to play Pastimony and others.
Yes, you've been doing multiple voices each
Yeah.
episode.
Where's that picture of us in Cree Summer?
In my phone.
Cool, I need that.
All right, cool. Lexi Lex, who lives in Detroit, says, "Come back to Detroit for your own show, please." LOL.
I want to, but here's the thing. This is y'all to understand. If people don't buy tickets to see me, the shows get canceled. So y'all gotta get y'all tickets immediately.
Yes. If you don't have social media, you can go to ctisdope.com, find his shows on there. Just click the link and buy the tickets there. The more tickets he can sell, the more he can prove to these venues that he should be there, and the venues get bigger and bigger.
Facts.
ctisdope.com. The season is going to be for a long one. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
We
This
out.
was fun. Bye.
You anywhere this week?
I do have a show, huh?
Oh, let's hear it.
Oh, it's not this week. It's on the 13th.
On the
I'm going to
13th.
be doing a show at this restaurant that's a vegan high-end restaurant called Taste of Beauty. It's in West Hollywood, and they're doing a 4-course vegan meal with comedy for $75 ticket.
Wow.
It's a very nice establishment. I can't wait to go, but that's going to be on the 13th. And then on the 30th, I'll be performing at the Soho House Comedy Club in West Hollywood. So 2 shows in West Hollywood, the 13th and the 30th.
Gotcha.
I'm not on tour.
You're a member there.
I'm just at home. I am a member of the Soho House. My baby, make sure to keep me there, and I appreciate
Well,
it.
you gotta go.
Thank you for paying all the bills.